Yo, what's good, everyone? I'm back on the mic. We got JJ versus Glory here in top 6 of KMLocal number whatever. 18, I think. Apparently JJ took game 1. I wasn't able to see the game 1, but a very competitive game too. There we go, nice pivot grab coming out from Glory. Just with the mix right there, and calling the jump out with the up smash. Great play. Seems whatever JJ did to win that game number 1, Glory was able to adapt back. Call him out, and of course we have a little bit of time. A little bit of time here in the best of 5 to make those adaptations. Small battlefield going to be the pick. Yeah, I feel like this is just a very neutral stage across the board. What's very interesting about small battlefield in this game is it is far and away the most neutral stage that I think we have at this point. It's a very wide stage, but not like Town and City or Kalos wide to where you feel like you can't make approaches or play aggressively. So it's hard to ever call this anything outside of a comfort pick or maybe the right option depending on the matchup. But I don't think it's any like character's best stage per se necessarily. That's what makes it better than PS2 anyway. Glory attacking on that chip percentage with those arrows, and you know, a lot of the beginner pit players at home might forget, you know, this move is in the back pocket. It might only do a couple of %, but it's gonna rack up over time. But JJ not gonna care right there, just going all the way in for that back on the edge guard. What I love about these two characters is these are two like I think off meta characters at this point, even though they're both like either upper mid-tier or high-tier characters. But these guys both play quite aggressively in a way that's very, very interesting. Because there are characters out there like Kazuya, which technically he's playing aggressively, but he's so oppressive that people don't really like to watch him. These are two characters where people are like, this is Ultimate. This is what Ultimate's all about right here, and I can get down with these characters. And I'm about it. ZSS be putting on the move sometime, and of course that damage that Pit is able to rack up and getting that stage positioning going with him. Drag down neutral airs into those grab combos, the two-piece bucket of fries. We're playing real neutral out here. At least that's what people want their Smash Ultimate to be like. No Stee, no Game & Watch shenanigans, but we still got Meow in the bracket, I believe. Somewhere in there. I think they're winners, finals, or losers, quarters. I didn't get to catch and look at the bracket before I came up on the mic. JJ right now, coming back after the Game 2 loss, looking kind of clean with it right now, just chipping away. This is the kind of nickel and diming, though. It's very, very interesting to watch just because it feels like every little bit of percent that these characters get, it's like, aha, I got you with my trick this time. My neat little magic trick. And they got to pull out something different and new every single time. Just like that wave bounce side B off the platform from JJ to extend this lead further. JJ is absolutely one of those players in the DMV that's somewhere in like area 50, area 60, but they can definitely take some games or some sets even off of PR players like Glory or former PR players. I'm not quite sure if Glory's making the cut this time around, but you know, can be susceptible to getting upset from time to time. So it's very nice to see JJ extending this lead, able to be successful against a player of this caliber. Glory is holding his own in his own right, but it's just playing very, very slow tempo to neutral, and I feel like he's not controlling enough to be able to get that damage up on there. Wants to be able to get in here, but he's mostly just jumping around trying to space his aerials. And the problem is, versus ZSS, that's kind of her whole game plan, is she wants you to play that mid-range game so that she can nickel and dime you and wall you out with those airs. Finally, a committal back air from Glory is able to take it off the aerial on shield, but 90% of extra credit is going to be looking mighty fancy for the ZSS main. Here we go, we're throwing out the backers, throwing out them up airs too. Let's see what we're able to get off of this, and we try getting the neutral air off the reset. Great roll from JJ coming out, and good job waiting to use that flip kick and not getting it caught out with the neutral air. It's one of those great countermeasures that Pit has against those types of frame one options, or that Nair lingers so long. So it's really good to see that counterplay coming in. There we go, though. Gets the tech chase once again. Side B, probably not going to be it. Just kidding. Not the best DI. I think with perfect DI, maybe Glory could have ended up living that in the corner. But either way, JJ just playing absolutely really solidly. I'm not seeing domination coming from either player, though, at this point. I feel like they're still in the feeling it out phase, even though we're up to game 4 at this point. We're mostly just calling out jumps, throwing out safe aerials, and it might be time for Glory to kick up the heat as JJ is up 2-1. So we'll get the scoreboard fixed in a minute here, but we got to pick a good banger song coming up. All right, I like it. Fatal Fury's got some good music, and you know, one thing that I would be excited for in Smash 6, if we do get Terry to come back somehow, is, man, that City of the Wolves music is going to be going crazy. FD gonna be the pick. Very interesting pick because I feel like ZSS mains have a love-hate relationship with the stage, where it doesn't really allow options for her opponents to land, but against a lot of the more oppressive characters, it doesn't really allow for the other way around. As Glory is going to start out with the lead. Alright, there we go. I'm going back and forth right now, and I feel like JJ's doing a great job setting the pace once again. We go for a little bit of a gamble, but not a crazy gamble from JJ, and actually a much less effective risk coming out from Glory. I love that gamble coming out from JJ because it wasn't going to lead to much, but Glory tried to cash out with the forward smash, going for it all right there, and it actually is leading to his demise. So JJ up right now, 3 stocks to 2, and it's probably going to hold down the fort, try and maintain that stage control, and make it ever so difficult for Glory to kill him off the side because, you know, with the exception of that up smash, we don't really have great ways of taking it off the top, which is going to be the more reliable way of taking it on FD. Here we go, though. We are calling out the flip kicks, and oh my goodness, arrow into that forward air right there. That's why you got to be very careful of holding onto your resources. You don't want to burn them too early because Glory will just piece you up one by one. We had the jump in the back pocket, but that probably wasn't going to help there. I think you were gone either way. That being said, though, JJ not playing so unsafe that he's going to drop this lead. He's going to throw out the up B right there just for the damage. I like where the head is at. Just a little sugar you can DP in the corner. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And, of course, the FGC would be proud of that one. We're throwing out another up B, but really, really safe risk for JJ to go for once again. Well, that one was ill-advised. I liked it when we were able to drift off to the ledge and make it a little bit tricky to get punished, but not going to matter too much as JJ, once again, is there in a back air, and Glory just seems a little bit lost as to who's going to set the pace of the match. Once he has that advantage state, Glory is feeling like himself, but he's got to be able to get up in there. Here we go. Glory trying to extend this ledge trapping in a little bit. JJ just trying to get out of the corner. Oh, here we go. Both players grabbing the ledge at the same time. We got the flip, jump, footstool. And here we go. Looking for that positioning. Forward smash. Probably a misinput there. Oh, looking for that F tilt once again out of the corner. But still, JJ, very, very solid neutral. Pushing his advantage once again, just using that F tilt on shield to make it difficult to punish. Oh, and we go for the down smash right there. Is that going to be it? Yes, it is. All the way off the top. And 75% rage right there for JJ. Down smash into the up B, and a great upset from JJ is he's making a pretty good run here through the loser's side. I believe, yeah, Meow took it over JJ in the winner's side. So yeah, JJ winning it 3 in a row right now versus me, and then versus somebody, I believe Rascal. And now Glory